grassroots effort to bring a skate park to Houghton is now asking for your help to meet their financial goals. This morning, Ansley Watson is at Keweenaw Brewing Company to learn more about how you can help out. Morning, Ansley.
And good morning, Vicki. Yes, tomorrow evening you have the opportunity to come out and help support the Houghton Skate Park. Now I'm standing in the Keweenaw Brewing Company where they are hosting an art auction. You have the opportunity to come and bid on these beautiful skateboard decks. Now last year they hosted the same art auction and they raised nearly $10,000. So of course they're trying to exceed that this year, but we'll have more details later in the hour. Stay with us. Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, that sounds really cool. Thank you very much, Ansley. As we're starting up the day, I know yesterday morning a lot of folks welcome back 11 after the hour. This summer, Houghton wants to build a skate park free for anybody to use, but they need some help getting the money. This morning, Ansley Watson lets us know how you can do that. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. For just about a year and a half, this whole process has been into place. Now, Alex Aho is one of the co-founders of this project, is joining me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Catch us up to speed of what the skate park project is all about.
The skate park project is interested in building a approximately maybe $140,000 concrete skate park here in the city of Houghton, totally public, totally free to use. Sorry, it costs money to build this as we're doing this. But,
we wish.
Right. But building a public concrete skate park here in Houghton, Michigan, which will be the second professional concrete skate park in the entire Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
So there was none here previous to this?
Right, yeah. There's Marquette, which opened up about 3-4 years ago, I want to say. But other than that, it's the only concrete skate park in the entire Upper Peninsula.
Now, as you mentioned, this is a $1,000 project, many $1,000 project. Yes. You guys are raising that money. Right now, you're actually in a time period of where you can get matched that amount of money. Talk about that.
Correct. We just got offered a match from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, which comes through the website Patronicity, which is essentially Kickstarter based primarily around nonprofits, which is based out of Detroit. And they offer this program where if you set a goal to raise up to $50,000, they will match it as long as you hit that goal. And we are searching for the maximum goal of $50,000. So we have 60 days to raise $50,000 in order to receive an additional $50,000 match from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, which will finish the skate park.
And where are you at right now?
We started at funds at about $35,000 prior to the campaign start. We've gotten about $5,500 over the last couple of days, and through this event, we're hoping to get more in addition to that.
So this art auction taking place tomorrow night here at the Keweenaw Brewing Company. Give us details on this.
So the art show, it's the second year we're doing it. Last year we raised just under $10,000 doing it, which was far more than I expected, and I would love to be surprised again. But we gave out a little over 50 blank skateboards, which were made at my employer at Quincy Woodwrights. We're a skateboard manufacturer here in Houghton, Michigan. And we handed about 50 or so, I think it's going to end up being about 60 total boards to 60 different local artists in the region. And they came back with these different designs.
It's amazing.
Yes.
All right, well, later in the hour, we will have more details of what you can expect from this art auction, so stay with us, Alex. Thank you. Okay. Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. Those skateboards look pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool, the day we're...
A skateboard art auction takes place tomorrow evening at Keweenaw Brewing Company. The money is going towards a new skate park in Houghton, and Ansley joins us again with more details. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning. Let me tell you, there are some incredible boards here. Actually, let me just pick one out really quick. This one. I think this one will have to be my favorite, the B one for sure. Alex Aho is joining me. He's the co-founder of this whole entire project. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So give us the details of what this art auction is and how people can come and donate to it.
So this art auction is the second year that we've done it. What we did was we handed out 50, I think it's going to end up totaling to about 60 boards from my employer, Quincy Woodwrights. We're a local skateboard manufacturer. So we handed out 60 blank boards to 60 local artists from about 10 high school students to about 50 other professional or hobbyist artists, and they gave us back with 60 different interpretations of what that could be.
And you gave them no theme, that's totally up to them of how they made these?
Right, absolutely.
All right, so as we meander down, there's some, I mean, they're incredible. Every type of medium, every type of design is involved. Let's talk about some in particular and how they were made.
So we have a few wood cut pieces that I like a lot. This is by my friend Haley. It's a she described it to me as a diamond zombie bear thing, which I appreciate.
I like it.
This one here, which is by Joanna Wallatello, a little more natural, a little more traditional. This is by my friend Aaron Mackey, which was really impressively and painstakingly designed, cut from 36 individual pieces of dyed veneer meaning the sheets that skateboards are made out of, and he laser cut each one of them, super glued them together at 1/16 of an inch edges, picked out the colors he want, and we pressed it onto a board. So we put that very fragile piece that he super glued together under about 2,000 pounds of pressure, and it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by it.
It really did.
Yeah.
What about this next one? You said that people would recognize this.
Yes, if you are a BMXer, or maybe if you were a BMXer in the 90s, 2000s, you might recognize Taj Mahalich's artwork. He did all the artwork for the company Terrible One and eventually Fairdale Bikes. And he is a recent Houghton transplant formerly out of Austin, which was where he was for a long time. And so we're very lucky to have his enthusiasm in this piece and this work.
This auction takes place at Keweenaw Brewing Company tomorrow night from 7 to 9. There's actually a live auction portion at 8.
Correct.
And how many boards are you live auctioning off?
I think we're going to auction off about 5 boards in total.
Okay. All right. For those who may not know, what's the design layout going to look like? What are you guys aiming for in this park?
So the park is going to end up, once the match that we're going for reaches, it'll end up being about $140,000 total, I want to say. And it's going to be outdoor, concrete, free to use, professionally designed. It's going to be the second one of its kind in the entire Upper Peninsula, the other one being Marquette, which just opened up about a few years ago.
All right, and really quickly talk about the match and what your big push.
This match that we're going for right now comes from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. And what it is it comes in the form of a crowdfunding campaign. So we need to raise a certain amount in order to reach the goal that we match. So we've gone for that maximum match of $50,000. So if we raise $50,000 over the next 60 days, we get $50,000 on top of that from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. So if you come to the event and you bid on a board, we're going to get twice the money that you bid on it. And you can donate online, you can donate through cash or check through the Keweenaw Community Foundation. If you've been thinking about donating the park but haven't yet, now's the time, because it will be worth twice what you are giving to it. But we have to reach our $50,000 goal in order to do it.
Amazing. Good luck to you for that. Thank you so much for being with us, Alex.
Thank you.
Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.